ASM at the Belgrade Theatre in Coventry, we did a play that was written by Arnold Ridley, who played the old man in Dad's Army.
Was it The Ghost Train?
And it was The Ghost Train.
Yes.
Brilliant play.
Wonderful
And it was
play.
the first thing I'd gone along as a student ASM. And I was ironing shirts and making coffee and all sorts of hideous things. And at last, in this production, I was actually working backstage. And I had to put props on tables and do all sorts of things. And it was terribly exciting. And then suddenly, they had this very atmospheric beginning where they had a steam train arriving on a platform. And they actually created the sound of the steam train by pulling big garden rollers across slats, wooden slats that they'd nailed
Live?
into them. Yeah,
Live.
nailed.
Oh, I see. Not recorded.
So, yeah, no, and there was somebody else on a couple of lights on each side of the stage which had gobos in them, which spun
Yes.
to look like, so it looked like windows going
Windows
past.
of train
Yes.
rushing
About-
past. And
people, I was one of them who squirted smoke, fake smoke, which is, I was a smoke squirter, that was my bit. I
A
wasn't,
smoke squirter?
wasn't, yes.
You were born to be a
But
smoke
then suddenly,
squirter.
at the last minute, just before the first night, the director said, you know what would be great would be when the curtain rises and it's semi-light and the train's gone on, if we had a mouse running across the stage. Kim, he said, can you make a mouse and we can put it on some nylon cord and, you know, fishing wire, and you can pull it across it. You could squirt the smoke and then pull the mouse across the stage and then the train comes in.
So you were a smoke squirter and a mouse
And a
puller.
mouse puller. I was beside myself with excitement. I mean, this was, to me, this was my first performance on
Yeah.
stage, was the mouse. So I built this, I got some Play-Doh and I put it on a dinky car and I turned it into a little mouse. And we did the preview. I think there were a couple of previews, or no, dress rehearsals, I think. First dress rehearsal, I sent one of my friends out front to no, couldn't really see it with all the excitement of the train going on. You can't really see the mouse. So I painted it white, sort of luminous type paint. No, you know, by now we were coming up to the first night. So in between the shows, I bought a little lorry and I built
A corgi
a
lorry.
massive, you know, like that big
A rat.
mouse that was virtually a rat. I painted it luminous white. My mum and dad were coming to the first night because we used to be given free tickets, 2 free tickets. So my mum and dad always had the free tickets and they'd come and watch. You know, this was it, my mouse at the beginning. It came to my moment, the little light went on, you know, from red, stand by, green, go! I pulled the mouse. It was so big, it got caught on one of the legs. The chair in the waiting room. I was going round, and it wouldn't come any further. The leading actor who was playing the station master came on the stage at the beginning, as he had to do to sort of amble across the stage. Got his laces caught in the fishing wire. Brought to his knees, rolling about with a chair on top of him. And me, still desperately in the wings, trying to pull this thing.
And did he know you were the cause of it?
Well, yes, everyone knew I was the cause of it in the end. The director was incandescent.